absolutely shattered. I've had a full shift at work. I say that like I never have a full shift at work. But yes, it's been a hard grafting day today. Been a hard grafting day. And I've been for a nice 3-4 mile run as well. But here we go back again. Yes, here we go back again with another video. Today's video is about transfer news. It's transfer news. Now, before we delve into the transfer news, currently I'm on 14,300 subscribers, and there's still a few people out there who watch the content but don't subscribe. I know not everybody has YouTube channels and can subscribe to channels, but if you are watching this, enjoying the content, and you can subscribe to the channel and you haven't already, it'd be much appreciated. I want to try and smash 15,000 subscribers before the start of the new season. Apparently, I think I'm way off that at this moment in time, but you never know. You never know what's around the corner. So if you can, please subscribe. So yes, transfer news. Now, I did mention at the weekend that there was a medical ongoing going to happen on Monday. Now, that medical did take place. Part 1, Part 2 took place on the Tuesday, and apparently everything was A-OK. Everything went really well, and this allegedly player is staying at a hotel nearby. But yes, everything has gone really well. Now, before we delve into who I think that player is, we're going to have a talk about Bailey Wright. Now, yes, Mr. Bailey Wright. Apparently, he's due back in training. Is he already back in training? Is he due back in training? He must be due back in training very shortly because he's been on holiday. And he was a player that we need to sign. We need to get him to sign a contract. We've got Roberts who signed a contract. It was Gooch who signed the contract. The last person, I think, who was offered a contract, I think Patterson's also signed an extended contract, was Bailey Wright. Now, we are very short of centre-backs. Now, on my board behind me, I do have a few players. Right, so, as you can see, Diaku was the player that I did miss off. Diaku was the player that I did miss off, so I have put Diaku on there. Some people did mention. But centre-backs, you know, without Bailey Wright, we've only got the one centre-back. We've only got the one centre-back. Danny Bart. So we do need to have at least 3 or 4 centre-backs. I would say 4 before the season starts. So yes, it would be amazing if Bailey Wright could sign a new contract. But we have a new sponsor. Sunderland AFC today announced Spreadex as the club's new principal partner ahead of the 2022-23 season. The UK-based financial trading and sports betting firm, the 3-year partnership will include the Spreadex Sports logo adorning the club's home and away shirts until 2025. Now, there is something out there kicking about, a picture of a home shirt. Now, I'm going to put that up here right now. So there we have the home shirt. Now, do you like the home shirt? I do like the black neck, trim around the black neck. I do like, obviously, the red and white stripes, but the jury's out. The jury is out when it comes to the big spreading logo across the front of the shirt. Now, the logo across the front of the shirt, for me, looks a bit naff, but if it was only spread X, it might not look too bad, but with the sports underneath, I'm not sure if there's just too much there. Obviously, the Nike ticks there, and the Sunderland badge. Now, I do like the black trim on the edges, and you know, I would like to see an embroidered badge, obviously, but this is not going to be an embroidered badge. It's going to be a stick-on badge. Now, is this better than last season's, or do you prefer this one over last season, or do you think it's just a load of bollocks? Could it be a load of bollocks? Anyway, the deal also includes LED, perimeter board, advertising, a presence across SCFC's digital media platforms, and a commitment to work alongside the club on a range of community and charity-based initiatives. That's the word, initiatives. There we go. The only company in the world to offer customers access to financial trading as well as sports book betting and sports spread betting. Well, all them betting websites, a load of bollocks, a lot of them. But there we go. That is the new sponsorship for Sunderland until 2025. Now, yes, so I'm led to believe the person coming in to Sunderland. It will be announced, if not today, probably not today, over Thursday or Friday before the end of the week, is a centre-back to be announced at Sunderland. Now, one centre-back who was rumoured to come at Sunderland is Daniel Ballard. Daniel Ballard, 22 years of age, you know, actually plays for Northern Ireland now. He's had 15 games for Northern Ireland. And he went for Blackpool when Blackpool got promoted with Elliot Embleton. I did do a video on this a while back. 25 appearances with 2 goals. And also 31 games for Millwall and both. I've reached out there and talked to a few fans from Blackpool and Millwall, and they do think he's a very good player, so it could be a good asset to play alongside Danny Bart, and also hopefully touchwood Bailey Wright. So yes, hopefully it's going to be Daniel Ballard. But yes, all A-OK, all ready to go. Hopefully announced in the next couple of days. So there we go. So where else are we short in the team? And who else should we bring in before the season starts? Now, if we did get, Ballard, and we have got Danny Bart, and we got Bailey Wright, then do we get Deon Sanderson in there as well? I think we should definitely get Deon Sanderson in. And what other places? Do you think that Diaku is going to cut it in the Championship? Do you think that, these other players in the centre of midfield, I think we do need a playmaking centre of midfield player, or even a stronger centre of midfield player, and we definitely need a striker. How badly do we need a striker to go along Ross Stewart? So, I think we, if Trey Hume going to be up for the job in the Championship? And will Winchester cut it in a higher pressure league, in a more quality league in the Championship as right back? Or do we need another right back? So there we go. That's the team at this moment in time. So yes, going to be announced next two days. The new player at Sunderland is going to be a centre back and pass the medicals A-OK. So there we go. That's the brief update that I've led to believe it's happening allegedly. But there we go. I hope you've enjoyed the quick video. And any more news I get, I'll spread it on to you. Take care. God bless me. God go with you. And we will see you. Oh, one more thing. Yes, Sheffield Wednesday. The Carabao Cup is going to be on TV. Going to be on Sky. It's being moved back to a Wednesday, apparently. So there we go. Leave a comment down below who you would want to bring in and where do we need to strengthen the most. I think now, once we get the centre-back sorted out, it's got to be a forward. Has to be a forward. But which forwards are available out there to come to Sunderland? Which forwards do you fancy to think to play alongside Stewart? The Gadget from Blackburn would have been great. Diaz or whatever his name is. I think the Chilean, is it he Chilean? I think he's from Chile. He would have been spot on, but I think he'd be going to the Premier League in my opinion. So we're getting a player announced next couple of days and get hopefully Bailey Wright sorted out. He's wanted by 1 or 2 clubs, but I do think that he's going to sign for Sunderland. So there we go. Hope you've enjoyed the video and enjoy. I've got another video coming out tonight to do with the Mad Mistake visits. We'll see you later. Sheep were up against sheep. Oh, I haven't turned it off. Hey, I was just about to go and get a shower when I had a ding-a-ling-ding, and guess what's happened? Bailey Wright has signed a new contract. I literally just finished the video. Sunderland FC is delighted to announce that Bailey Wright has signed a new contract at the Stadium of Light. After playing his part in the promotion in Australia, International has agreed a 2-year contract. We'll start again. After playing his part in the promotion, the Australian International has agreed a new 2-year contract at Wearside to extend his stay to 2024. Wright initially joined SAFC in January 2020 on loan from Bristol City before moving to the North East on a permanent basis for 6 months later. The defender has made 91 appearances in all competitions, scoring 4 goals, and has regularly captained the lads throughout his time at Wearside. A stalwart during his 2021-22 campaign, Wright was part of the formidable backline that conceded just 3 goals in the club's final 7 games of the campaign en route to promotion. After starting at Wembley Stadium in the lads. After start again, should we? Bloody hell, man. I think I've been drinking some bloody vodka here, haven't I? After starting at Wembley Stadium in the lads, playoff final against Wycombe Wanderers. We finally got there. The 29-year-old capped off a memorable month by helping Australia to secure the World Cup, going to the World Cup. Wright said, "I'm absolutely delighted to sign a new contract at Sunderland. What a way to finish last season at Wembley Stadium. I'm looking forward to enjoying the Championship football this campaign, and I can't wait to get started following my return to training and see all the lads back at the Stadium of Light next month for the opening game of the season." Alex Neil added, "Going from League One to the Championship is a big step, but we wanted to keep the core together and retain our key performance from last season. We know the leaders..." Oh, fucking hell. Windows blew open. Pardon me, French. "We wanted to keep the core together and retain our key performers from last season. We know the leadership qualities Bailey has, and he has played in the Championship before, so he adds experience. But his influence on other players can't be underestimated. Although sometimes you can only see that off on the pitch, I've been in and around it enough to recognise, and we are delighted to get the deal across the line." So there we go, Bailey Wright, 2-year contract, boom, boom, boom. We're going to shake the room. There we go, there's a centre-back situation. That is the centre-back situation. So then again, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Again, if you haven't already, subscribe to that channel. Let's smash 15k at some point. Take care, God bless, and we'll see you next time. Hopefully, not as quick as this, but soon. See you later.